Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of So What You Hear. I'm Jay,
I'm Craig.
Tuh.
and this week we are gonna have to start with what's going on in Minnesota.
The Vikings go to Valhalla.
Oh
It's
my god!
pretty bad.
Oh, this has to be the worst, like, just sequence of events for any team I can think of.
It's pretty
And
bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just,
I
yeah, I
mean
can't
they've
think.
had the actually this is probably the worst off season into the start of the season I've seen in a franchise in a long time.
Yeah,
Like they lost their rookie cornerback in that car crash before training camp started.
Yeah.
We got yesterday we all found out J.J. McCarthy had to get surgery for a torn meniscus.
today we found out
Yeah,
he's out for the
He's
year.
out.
we ain't gone for the
He's
year.
gone for
They
the
made it seem
season.
like he was going to come back later on in the year
Yeah,
yesterday.
they like
And
it
then-
made it seem like it was gonna be a little work, and then
They
he
made it seem like it was like a partial tear.
He'll be alright. He'll be back.
gone
You
for
know,
5 weeks.
I wonder
Sam
once
Darnold
they
might
looked
be
into
starting
it,
week
it's like,
one.
oh yeah. Like,
And because remember in the game this weekend, he looked great.
Yeah,
he
And,
did
and,
look
and,
really
and he
good.
said they were like, "Oh, it's just a little soreness,
in
some
his knee.
right knee soreness." And then it's like, okay. And then y'all all of a sudden come out of nowhere.
He's gonna need some surgery.
Yeah,
They're gonna have to
you're
clean
like-
some
you're
stuff
like,
up.
what?
We're like,
And like you said,
that's not good.
when they probably went inside and realized
They're
how
like,
bad it really was.
Ooh,
And that and
sometimes you don't realize
it's
how bad
crazy,
it is
but
till you get
it also goes to show. Remember, he had an extra long college season because they went that championship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How much wear and tear, all of that getting ready for the draft.
I mean, you're a college kid. You're used to only 10. Well, I mean, most of his college career he has played in the postseason.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, so yeah, but he has extra little
But not
But then he
unlike,
got ready
you know,
for the draft, like he said. So now that means he's doing.
like
Yeah,
more.
but like C.J. Stroud, he didn't have as much postseason play, so he didn't have as much wear and tear. Just saying,
It's not like a quiet dig.
yes,
Who?
Ohio State was in the CFP game. They were there. He's just being a
I
Michigan
know.
Wolverine fan,
But
but it's just it sucks. And then
today they
today,
went the same distance. We
Yeah.
actually got beat earlier.
Yeah, and
We
then,
got beat by TCU.
and then also Jordan Addison got carted off with ankle injury today, but they
Yeah.
don't know how long he's going to be out for. That's to be determined.
Yeah.
They said that don't seem that bad. But my only thing on this is, so
He got
you
legal issues, don't
literally
he?
lost a player in a car crash. Your future quarterback went down with a knee for the year. Your starting cornerback tore his knee in the beginning of camp. Your other cornerback is having hamstring injuries and isn't doing so well. Your best wide receiver got a DUI in the offseason, is having legal issues from that, and then hurt his ankle, and now this is going to be a problem. They just had a linebacker going injured reserve. TJ Hawkinson's out for
Yeah.
1 to 7 weeks, possibly. And that's games in the season, not just 1 to 7 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Like, Tunyon's banged up. Like, wow. It sucks to be y'all.
And then you don't have Cousins. You just
And you let
away.
because this is y'all starting. Detroit did Barry dirty. They ain't treat him right. He left early.
You think
They've
they
been
did
garbage
Cousins
since.
dirty?
I mean, he's been putting that team, and right when you get to the point where you're like, that defense is terrible. They're not but they're not winning.
They saw McCarthy was coming in. You think they was like, oh yeah, we don't
oh
need
yeah,
you
we
no
can.
more.
Okay, bad. He'll be cheaper, and we'll rebuild everywhere
Well,
else.
I think remember they had a high pick in the draft, so I think they were going to go quarterback anyway because the quarterback availability in this draft was crazy. And
I think the same thing with Atlanta happened with Minnesota. I don't think they thought that those guys were getting past the beginning. I think they thought we were going to take one. I think they thought there was another one earlier that they thought was going to take, and there was like 3 people that were talking about trading up. And so I think when you don't move and you're like, yeah, there's no way we're going to get any of these quarterbacks, and they're there, you're like,
So that means you don't think he got rid of them though for Cousins got rid of
well,
them.
I
Cousins
think
for
you
them.
can't always jump on every shiny thing, and
Because they got rid of Cousins before the draft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So I mean,
I think the crazy thing you said, like yes, all that happened, but I also think if McCarthy, I know how we saw on you guys' thing, you guys had Malik Neighbors or Marvin Harrison or wide receiver up early, but my question is, if one of them would have been there, would y'all have taken one of those quarterbacks like McCarthy
They were there.
McCarthy
Oh,
was there.
McCarthy was there.
They
yeah.
were there.
Yeah.
Oh, they got who they wanted.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
They
the
definitely got
only
who they
people we
wanted.
were getting over Malik Neighbors was Drake May or Jaden Daniels.
Oh, okay. That's true. That's right.
Yeah, they definitely
Dable
got
like
who they
Drake
wanted.
May, and honestly,
I'm so glad that you guys didn't get him.
I don't think May. I don't think Dable. You got a defensive coach trying to groom a quarterback. Our head coach is a quarterback guy. Like that,
Okay.
it would have been a little easier.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Drake May, Josh Allen all over again. It would have been fine. Clean up his footwork and make sure his mechanics are better. That's
the quarterback
exactly what Josh
whisperer.
Allen
He
is.
He is the quarterback whisperer.
Now, I think he really, if Hard Knocks is right anywhere, he said he wanted to move up for Daniels, but they were impressed with how mentally on it Drake May seemed.
Yeah.
But anyway, going back to the Vikings.
That's right. He was doing all the stuff on the board, right?
Yeah, it was
and
really
he
impressive.
remembered. Okay, I remember.
But it's just that curse of Cousins.
I also don't think I honestly don't blame him. I don't blame him because I don't think they were going to pay a 38-year-old Cousins off the Achilles injury.
That is very
go
true.
deeper than Cousins because he got hurt too. I don't mean it started there.
The first sign of injury and you just abandoned me.
I just wonder where it started.
They also Cousins also got. Let's not have Cousins didn't get good money with Minnesota. All his contracts are fully guaranteed.
Well, that's from even before Minnesota. He fully guarantees and he does 1 year at a time, and he ends up making.
No, remember when he signed with Philly? Signed with Minnesota the first time. He was there for what? He got a 3-year, $84 million guaranteed. Then he got 2 years, something guaranteed. All his money was.
Yeah, but that was kind of how he keeps doing his money. He keeps doing it 1, 2,
he was
no more than 3 years.
He was smart to do that shit in Washington because Washington kills people.
Oh my, he knows.
He was smart. There.
He watched quarterbacks go next one.
They almost killed him.
Next one.
RG's 3 career was over.
He got hurt the same year RG, and then I think the backup. I can't remember his name right now. He got hurt too. I want to say it was like next one up. It really was.
But
beating Dallas, that still hurt. But yeah.
But no, so I don't.
With all the Kirk Cousins praise, Atlanta just made it easier for him to play this year because they just threw a 3rd-round pick to New England for Mathew Judon.
Yeah, and also like I said, we were talking earlier beforehand. Judon and Mayo weren't getting along.
Yeah,
that wasn't gonna work.
I don't think Gerard Mayo was removed from the team long enough.
Wasn't he the defensive coordinator last year?
Was he the defensive?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Judon's already had to play under him.
Yeah.
And it might just be, but obviously because Belichick was there, Judon was like head coach to head coach. I'm still like.
So he asked for the trade.
I think they were having contract disputes on top of Judon just wasn't feeling it.
That's what it seems like.
That's what because they got into a big argument at the beginning, in the off season. So it's definitely interesting to see. But I'm not surprised. I even looked at it. I saw some stuff. I was like, he ain't gonna be there long. I was thinking that previously, and I was shocked today when I saw that he got traded. Yeah. I was like, okay, so he did get up out of there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hey,
but you now you add a serious pass rusher. Atlanta's been refurbishing that defense for 3 years now.
Arthur Smith went out and got all the pieces when he was there, and they didn't do anything with him.
You get all the pieces. Now you got a pass rusher. Now you got a defensive coach. You got Raheem Morris.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to do with Mathew Judon. And then now you have a quarterback that can get the ball to multiple receivers.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you think the Falcons going?
I think the Falcons will be pretty damn good this year. I think they're going to walk away with a garbage division.
We are going to see, but they're looking up and up. I will say, from what I've seen in training camp, Kirk Cousins moving around just fine. I saw Aaron Rodgers moving around just fine.
Yeah.
So
and they have that same doctor.
Yeah. So it looks
like.
Yeah,
it was the same injury and everything.
So
they both came back ASAP.
It looks like they're both gonna be fine.
Ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Week really tough.
So it's gonna be nice to look. I look forward to seeing them play. But also, speaking of that, we go right across.
Since you brought up Aaron Rodgers and them Jets,
Hassan Reddick
telling him we need to trade. And these
you
contracts
think that people
are
going to
want
to deal with? I think they're all getting ridiculous. You think they just don't? You think people are going to not want to deal with that?
Well, he asked to get traded from Philly, got to the Jets, and then asked for a trade because they're not going to give him a contract that he thinks he deserves. But like I went and researched, his representation said before they even traded for him that he would play under his current contract. So
you think they didn't talk? You think
I
people are
think
working things out without him? You think this,
okay? My thing about it is your agent still has to talk
the
to
agent telling him one thing and they're telling the Jets one
the
thing?
Jets would not have taken him,
he left Philly because he wanted a new contract.
and also he wasn't getting much playtime either. Remember, because he had all those rotation pieces.
But he wanted a contract.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So do you think they like?
I'm wondering if the agent thought
trying to make a deal.
Whether he told him or not, I'm wondering the agent thought like, yeah, we'll play, and then when you're not gonna hold out, you're not gonna not give him when he says he's holding out, they'll give him the contract. He says on Reddick, he's a great pass rusher, and the Jets are like, no, we have a really good defense. Like
they had a good defense without him, so why the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
And they hold all the cards right now. They said they're not trading him.
I'm just not going to trade you. And he's what, upper 20s, almost
29,
30? 29, almost 30. You're not going to hold out at this age. You cannot afford to miss a year of football. Like that's not going to happen.
Nope.
So he's going to end up having to play, and I think it's going to have to start happening.
I would want to be a part of this defense.
Yeah,
Quentin Williams.
I think a lot of them are starting to get stupid. I don't think they realize how much money you sacrifice chasing the bag over victories. You make more money the more successful the team you're on is.
That's why with Ayuk, and you're on a really good football team, and this team you're getting closer and closer to a Super Bowl win. Why do you want to leave that before it happens? I don't understand. Maybe that's just, I don't get that. You're so close to something you've been working your whole life for. Why wouldn't you want to see that happen? Even like
I think sometimes we also
a really good team. Like
I think we also forget is we don't know what their obligations are to what them, because once you make it, sometimes they got their families who are all like take care of mama, taking care of all those things.
You can't run like that. And
like you can't take care of. Come on now.
And two, again though, but you're sacrificing long-term money for like. But this happens in spurts. This is what happens. You'll have where the wins are more important, and then people forget why they were not holding out for contracts, and they do this for a while. And what's going to happen is you're going to start having high-name people go to trash teams and go, "Oh, this sucks."
Yeah, I should.
Because chasing the bag is not as important as chasing wins.
Paid, but you're on
you got the highest contract of all time, and nobody's going to remember you. Whereas this guy had an average contract, he's got 4 job offers after he stopped playing football. Because winners get more. You end up on soup commercials when you win. You go to a trash team, you're going to get forgotten. And that's what always happens with these. I need to be these massive contracts.
Well, that's why he turned
over being on good teams.
They even said he turned away the 4-year 128 from the Patriots because he was worried about the quarterback room. So at least he was thinking there.
But how many great teams do you think are going to throw the bank at you? I'm a great team. I don't have to throw the bank at you.
I don't know. I don't know what his.
Especially considering we can go in the draft and get 5 superstar receivers every season.
San Fran just came out and said that they want to keep him, and they're working on a deal. But I'm wondering what is he? I'm saying we don't know what he wants a year.
Yeah.
Because nothing has come out saying what he wants a year. Now, because if it's something like, well, I think I deserve like $13 million a year. Well, shit. Realistically, that's not.
I think he's shooting for around Jefferson.
Yeah, he wants like 25, 26. Yeah. I mean, realistically, I'm not him, but his numbers. I also understand being a business person.
You can not prove it. So
I think he said that he's been proving it over these years.
I like Ayuk. I think Ayuk is the man.
I think Ayuk has shown that he has been reliable when other people were out.
Well, yeah.
But like I said though, if you can win a Super Bowl,
and top contract of all wide receivers are 2 different things.
I don't think he deserves a top contract. I told you this last week. He is a star, not a superstar.
Well, the problem is he's on such good of a team. Everyone is so good, it's gonna get hard to tell.
Once
again, that makes sense. Like You got Debo. You have these top players
Kittle,
on this team.
Debo, McCaffrey. Look, buddy, we're trying to get you in this contract because we got to get ready to pay the guy who's throwing the ball to you. And if we don't have this much, like, we got to sign Purdy to something crazy.
And I'm sorry, Garoppolo looked good. Y'all have had other quarterbacks that look good. They don't look like Purdy.
That's
So,
see what I'm saying. So that's
so like, I mean,
everyone is so top. But this is a. Do you really want to mess with that? That's what I'm saying. Like you have a chance to do something really great. You know, like.
But at the same time, I think also remember
they put money together to get Deion.
We all talked about trying to hit the bag. This is remember he's still on his rookie contract deal, so he's trying to make it to. He wants because most people who make it to that next one, that's the generational one.
Yeah.
After that, I'm done. I understand trying to get that big one because that's the one everybody's trying to get to. Most of these wide receivers, if you're not good, you don't get this.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm here, and I might if I get hurt this year, that shit's gone.
Yeah.
So I understand. Like, look, I've done the work. I need to at least get something now.
I mean,
and so I understand that because like Jettis got his, Tyreek got his. Who else have we seen got this recently? Debo got his. I don't know. Stephon Diggs, he got decent kind of Buffalo when he was there. I think he got a decent one.
I think he did.
Yeah, they got a really good one at Buffalo. At the time, he was one of the highest.
Shit, AJ Brown got his.
I haven't heard you name a receiver that's not better than Ayuk yet.
That's not better than Ayuk?
Everybody you just named is better than Brandon Ayuk. Like, everybody you just named is better than him. Like, easily better than him. Like, it's not an argument. You're not going to get somebody, oh, no, they're not. Yeah, they are. There's not a... If I told you, A, the Cowboys can have Brandon Ayuk or A.J. Brown, who you taking? Brandon Ayuk or Justin Jefferson? Brandon Ayuk or Devontae Adams? Brandon Ayuk or Stephon Diggs? Brandon Ayuk or Jamar Chase? You're taking all of them over him. So where do you think you're asking for this contract?
This is a reasonable contract for him. Like Calvin Ridley had. 4-year, 92, 20 million signing bonus, 50 million guaranteed.
That would be a good contract.
I think that's...
He's about Calvin Ridley.
That is...
So that make it about me. So what do you think CD fit in that? I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Would you rather have CD over Ayuk? I'd rather have CD over Ayuk.
Yeah, that's the problem with y'all with that CD is, like, I think I understand where Jerry's coming from. Y'all got all this talent, but you're not winning when it's important. The only problem is CeeDee Lamb is like one of the best receivers. He is arguably the best receiver in the league. Like, that is an opinion question on whether you think him or Jamar or Justin Jefferson or something.
Top games.
I'll say he's in the top 5.
Top games, he tends to literally drop the ball. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I need this.
No, that's the line.
This game right here, we need this game or not. You know, those are the games those are the games they fail. Like the game.
He did drop a touchdown against Green Bay.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is the game we need.
I was on some. I was on some Dallas. You know, I go on Dallas stuff all the time, or Giants stuff all the time, and people were like, "You choked in the playoffs," and we saw you weren't there and I was like, "Tiffany said that," and I was like,
"He choked." I love CD.
They were like, "Your attitude was subpar in that game, and we lost. And you didn't show up at all from the beginning, and we saw
some of his." To fairness to Dak, some of Dak's picks is because he couldn't throw the ball there. So now I'm forcing something that I shouldn't have to force. Now some of them, because some of them he just gave it to the other person.
That deserves a good contract. Look.
But my thing is too. That's your last game. Yeah. Really, your last game, and you like, where my money? Like, come on, bro. Like, seriously, like.
It is
but unfortunately,
I feel like Jerry is
because that's the difference between all of the rest of them.
But I'm not even gonna lie.
Like if
I'm Jerry Jones, fuck that. I'm not. Every time I pay one of you motherfuckers, it goes south, and you get pissed
off.
Look
trash.
This is what I said earlier, and I'm serious. We haven't had a champion. We haven't won a championship game since the '95 team. You remember that commercial where they sitting on Emmitt Smith and them sitting on the couch, and they were like, "I think we could play," and they go out there. Yeah. He was on the last championship game. Okay. That's how long ago this was, and you gonna come to me like I owe you something? You owe me something. What? Prove it. This is a team. This is a winning team. Fucking win. Excuse my language. Go win. Do it. You're not doing your part. He paid Zeke. He already paid Dak. So Dak tripping, I don't get it. Like, you should take whatever. I'm sorry, Dak. Like, he paid you. He gave you your money.
Yeah, you got generational
What
wealth.
get from it?
And
Like,
and like
and now you're like, oh, it's time to get paid again.
You got to go to the All 22 film to really realize that CD choked in that playoff game. You got to kind of like watch the film
You
and be
know,
like, oh
you
wow.
know Dak choked.
Everybody saw Dak choke in that game.
It's not like
The world saw Dak choke. Everybody, you don't have to know football, and you be like, that guy played real bad, right? Like, I don't know football, but he threw it to the wrong team 3 times, right?
Defense
Okay.
was having a hard time. Defense started, okay, we got to stop them.
And he threw a pick six.
Like, oh, here you go. Like, right when the
Like,
momentum was starting,
he
like,
threw
okay,
every
we
kind
might
of
do this.
interception. He threw it over the top interception.
And no
He threw
offense,
it in red zone
he
interception.
don't got
He
the
threw a pick
Romo
six.
2 minute. He don't.
He
He
don't.
don't give you that. Oh, he about to turn it on. Oh, y'all about to watch. Get the popcorn ready. You don't know what's going to
And
happen.
the funny
You're
part
like,
about
oh,
it is
my
Dak's face be looking funny. He should on the sideline. He be like,
I know when we're gonna lose. I'm like, we're gonna lose. Don't I? I'm like, we're gonna lose. Like, I know he don't look like he got anything else in this bag. There's no more tricks. There's like, it's nothing. There's like, CD look like, I don't know what y'all want me to do.
8 months, which they let it down.
What he's like?
When Dak let you down, we 8 months from now. And he over here talking about, well, I think I've done enough to get another contract with the Cowboys. And we gonna be saying like, not for no $60 million.
I'm sorry. And I love my boys. You know, I am.
I'm not gonna lie.
I love my
I
boys.
think the thing I'm most worried about is him going and doing exactly what we know he's gonna do: take them to the playoffs and choke in the first game.
Or
them not
he gets
signing
you all
him.
the way to the NFC Championship and loses.
Them
Like,
not signing.
yo,
I think he'd be okay with that.
Want to lose the championship, but if you can get me to the, that means okay.
They won a couple games. They progressed.
This is what okay. Let's do this. Like, you get your dreams, but I don't even have dreams. Like, they're nightmares. Like, I'm tired of the tears. Like, you see me. Like, and then you have like Jerry. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
well, I get it because I told her I was like, the problem is the Giants and Dallas are like the complete opposite. Dallas is going to be good every year and just shit the bed in the regular season.
in postseason.
In the postseason. And the problem with the Giants are we don't look good in the regular season.
If you make
we have to bumble our way into the playoffs. And then if we get into the playoffs, we'll cook. And yeah, I'm like, I'd like honestly, I'd be okay with a couple 12-win seasons and a first-round exit every time. I'd be all right with it. Not that I don't want to get all the way to Super Bowls and MVP. It gets old. Don't get me wrong. But to have a couple seasons in a row where people could be like, damn, I mean, they had like 12 wins. They look good. You know, all things didn't work. We can't even get to that.
We can't win a playoff game. Like, what? Like, Lamb, like, he's about to throw up before the game started. Like, he did. He looked queasy. Like,
yeah. It was rough.
Ferguson was your best option that game.
And you got a learning. This Green Bay team was infancy. Like, you
gave them confidence. You gave them
like bull. Like, just,
you gave Jordan Love all he needed to go.
Like, these are babies, and you just
you should have the floor with that team.
Like, they should have asked for their mamas at the end of this game, and like it was embarrassing. We hadn't lost home game. Like, it was. That's the game he missed the film. Like, it's just. And every year I gotta hear the same thing. Well, next year we'll get them. Like, no, are we gonna get them next year? And now here you are, like, where my money at? Get out my face. Like, you're not gonna play.
You know, the NFL retires technically, like players retire way earlier than what a real job retirement age is. The last championship team from the Cowboys are at real life retirement age.
88.
Like 60, right?
The jersey he's wearing, it's the last championship play. Like,
shit, that was 55.
How many 88 have there been since the last NFC Championship game?
Hang on, 2, right?
What, Dez and CD?
Dez and CD.
I guess
I think it was one more, right?
I thought
there was one more, but he didn't last long.
He didn't last because he wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was.
I guess you gotta be a prima donna to wear the number 2. I love that too, but still, like, drama comes with the number. Like, you can't have this number without extra drama. Like, if you going past the torch, you just need
it was 55.
drama.
That was 55. That's still ain't that fucking old.
It's not that old, but it's old enough.
That's
okay.
crazy.
He has gray in places. I'm sorry. I'm ready for this.
30 years since your last one?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's 90. Yeah. It's 95. It's
Yeah.
30.
Next year will be 30.
Next year will be 30. The man ain't getting no younger.
And it was 25? Good God.
You see what? Okay. Are we together? Are we on the same track? Are we shoot you?
I'm in my prime.
With prime, okay? Are we connected? Prime is prime, okay? Are we his son is about to be in the NFL, okay?
Both. Shiloh and Shador come out next year.
Okay.
I think they both get drafted.
Oh, no, I'm not. I wasn't.
Shut up.
People should act.
We
stop
just drafted.
acting funny about their contracts too.
We just traded that D tackle to Dallas just for a 6th rounder. He's a good player. We were rotationally using him. That's a draft stock. We are definitely stocking up because we need a quarterback next year.
I'm serious.
I just feel like Sanders.
I feel like Jerry getting all the blame for this.
That covered the Giants next year.
God, I hope. I'm so worried that's what's gonna happen. I am so worried that's what's gonna happen.
Better than Daniel Jones.
But
he'll give me what I just said. But I'm not gonna. I don't want it with somebody I know can't do any better than that. I don't want 12 wins and a one.
You one and done. He gonna get
That's
you
exactly how you got
wins.
it. Or you would be upset if he took him to
If
the
he
Super
was the
Bowl
Super Bowl, I
over
would.
the Giants.
OMG. You might as well go ahead and find my plot now. Go ahead and find it and just put me on, roll me on.
He went to the ring with the Giants like this. He's like, I got one.
Me on in it.
You see, you're MVP. Dak Prescott.
You realize that would be the ring that would tie us in rings with them.
Oh,
That would give us 5.
Yo, Jerry would die.
Jerry would die.
We'd be like, it's all
Okay.
Back to back. What if we surpassed him?
Funny. I'm coming to join you, honey.
Dak comes to New York and gives us back to back. Gives us 6.
Whatever.
That'd be funny.
That's not funny. I'm not laughing.
That'd be funny.
That's
Dak
not funny.
Elite neighbors.
Jerry's
Break
last moments. Seeing Dak.
Kayvon Thibodeau and Brian Burns
I don't even
break
know
his
what-
record.
That'd be suck.
That would be awful. Like I don't even want to know.
You heard it here first, guys.
Hold on. I'm not sure how much that would suck.
Not for you.
I don't know if that would suck.
It would suck for her and all Dallas Cowboy fans. Damn.
New York, you have to worry about that. Might be the Civil
That
War.
would turn. That is like one of the things that could take the rivalry from Philly and Washington. If we take Dak next
That
year and
sounds
go to
bad.
Super Bowls,
That's
one.
that's
It
worse
doesn't even have
than
to be
Eli
both. But
side in our wall. Like
Jay be like, you know what? I'm gonna get me a Dak jersey. No, he got
hey,
me.
DM, you want to wear your Dak jersey?
Could you imagine him with a Dak jersey and a Giants, Joe? Oh my
He
God!
wouldn't let me get a Prescott jersey. I'd have every player on the team but Dak. I would.
orange is the new black. Okay,
Go
go
to
ahead,
jail. She
lock
going to
me
jail,
up now.
bro.
You
Okay,
gonna be a Broncos fan?
no.
He
Okay,
gonna kill you.
he only had himself
Look,
to
all of a
blame.
sudden, look, Jay has no idea. Somebody's like, Jay, we saw this jersey signed and we got it for you for your birthday. It's a Dak signed jersey. He comes in the house. He's like,
Yeah.
From
Okay.
the NFC Championship game where we beat them.
Yeah. Okay.
oh yo, she had to divorce you because
Go ahead, lock me up now. I'm gonna call the police on myself. Like, yeah, you gonna come get me?
Look, I would hate to be here today. We sit here watching this game like, y'all see the Giants and Cowboys play each other for the
You
championship.
don't think I will watch that?
You have to.
What happened?
If you lose, you ain't coming home.
What he saying?
Where are you staying? You ain't watching with us. Where you going?
Cone of silence. Yo, with all this dysfunction they're having and shit, I am really worried that like if we click, And it's gonna be a rough season for me and her. Hey, baby.
Don't even talk. See, this is how it happens.
Click and they don't play well. God, that's gonna be tough.
That's why you don't marry your division rival.
Oh, that's true. So they're gonna end up with a Jags fan.
Look, if I married a Jacksonville Jaguar, a Houston Texas fan, I don't know what I would do.
Nope, you're married a Colt.
Oh no, I still have dream nightmares.
Yeah, get him a girl first.
Yeah.
No, and they be having dog. That would suck because the Colts be having quarterback issues. So Ryan Tannehill ends up there.
Oh, I don't
He ain't
care
gotta worry
Ryan.
about that. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry.
I ain't worried about
He's
that.
just good for garbage points.
I ain't worried about him.
He's good.
Oh
for
shoot! After watching the Chargers, they might need his ass because Herbert's
Oh,
foot
yeah.
don't look good.
Oh, and that dude.
Damn, I'm not talking.
He's-
We talking about
He
weird.
was trash. Oh, garbage.
We
Garbage.
can give 5 minutes to that.
Yeah,
Easton Stick is trash.
the preseason games look good though overall. Who
Who
else?
you said Carr? You said the Vikings might be looking at Carr, right?
Oh, because Spencer
yes,
Rattler's
yes, I
looking good,
did hear since Rattler that they have inquired about Derek Carr.
I heard, yeah, because
Because Rattler has been looking good
and
for
the
them.
Vikings are having problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Well, I'm trying to think who for the preseason games that happened this week. Oh, Caleb Williams looked really good this week.
He was
did look
he was
good.
doing a lot of that Caleb Williams stuff.
And with the weapons he has, I don't see
Caleb
how you
Williams.
cannot.
Well, it's he no look shuttle passes and rolling out off balance down the line like that's
But
Caleb Williams stuff.
It looked good.
But the question was, is he gonna be able to do Caleb Williams stuff in the pros?
And it looked like,
And it looked like he gonna be able to Caleb Williams.
well, we gotta see what you get the first.
Well, and
right?
I also think them building a really good team around them is
Yeah,
gonna make
like-
a difference
Yeah.
too.
dude has crazy weapons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got to be able to get to one of them.
Because that's the problem with most first overall quarterbacks. He'd have rolled out to his right. He'd have off balance thrown, and the motherfucker would have dropped it because he's on the worst
Or
team
he'd
in
been
the league.
looking like, where's he at? They got fucking crushed. Like,
You know what I mean? Because you have a team that's not there. The
Yeah.
Bears technically were the number 9 team. They're not the worst team in the
Yeah.
yeah, so,
league. And then they built up.
I just,
so
I guess I'll always have a place in my
Denver
heart for the Browns.
might be a
Browns and
word.
Bears. Let's talk.
Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix, I'm sorry. That just popped in my head. Yeah, you have a soft spot for the Bears.
The Bears. But go ahead.
You
I'm
like
sorry.
white guys and Brian Urlacher play for the Bears.
I love
That's
Brian
what
Urlacher.
happened.
That had nothing to
Um,
do with Brian Urlacher. I do love. I
But
do love Brian Urlacher.
Bo Nix, but Sean Payton purposely tailored that offense for Bo Nix.
Because he said Bo Nix fit what he was tailoring.
So did Drew Brees.
But he said
And he's had years to.
And now he has a Drew Brees that's not 4 feet tall.
Yeah, actually, he was Drew Brees was like 6 something.
He's like 6 flat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Bo Nix is
In
like
NFL
Bo Nix is
mode.
like 6'3", right?
yeah,
Yeah, he can see.
he's big. He see things a
Because
little
how
more.
Drew is like 5'10".
He's like 5'10",
He's like
5'11" at
6
best.
foot.
No, he was 5'11" at best.
Yeah,
He was short. He was a little dude.
But he made it work.
He
I
was
mean,
the man.
football wise, like
Let's not even lie.
he only like an inch shorter than me, but
Drew
still.
Brees was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But-
I'm the prettiest
I've always
passer
was a
I've ever
little
seen.
bit of a Breeze hater. I was. But when he broke, like, that was at the end, and he broke those ribs, and he got all this respect.
When he
and
was
it just souped up respect. That was like, my
He tried
bad.
to
I
come
was
back in.
wrong.
He tried to come back
He
in.
was fighting to come back in. He
With
broke
11
like
broken
every
ribs.
rib. And he was like, no, I want to play. Like, who are you, Brett Favre? Like,
I'm telling you, they didn't call it Brett. Brett, what would you do? I'd play. Like,
That's what he said. Nico Collins called him. He was like, "Hey, Brett, I got shot," and Brett was like, "Hey, I'd play."
Romo,
Take down.
he told Romo that.
Nico
That's what
Collins.
Nico Collins take down. My bad.
He said, I think it was Romo told Romo that. I
He
heard.
told, yeah, it was like the dislocate. It was the broken finger.
That's what I heard.
He was like, "If it was me, I'd play." And they're
Brett
like,
Favre said
"No."
play.
He's like, Brett Favre said he plays, so I won't play. They're like,
Why you calling Brett?
I don't care what Brett Favre say. No, you got broke hand. That's good.
It was tough though. He
Uh,
breaks anything. I mean,
Detroit better hope to God that Goff don't get hurt. 'Cause Sudfeld sucks.
And Hendon Hooker didn't look too much better.
Oh, he was doing something until he got a concussion.
yeah, he was. Yeah, dipping and dodging. Yeah.
And I reinstate my previous statement. Drew Lock is a crook. Malik Neighbors was. How do you not get the ball to Malik Neighbors? He can be covered.
Oh,
Not
Trey
covered. Just throw the
Lance
damn
is-
ball.
I'm sorry,
At least
dog.
he's your third string. We went out and got this bum.
They went and got Trey. I think they had dreams of Trey, and
Yeah,
I'm
they
sorry. I'm not trying to be a hater, but
When I'm sitting here like, man, we need Ryan Tannehill. You know there's a problem.
We cannot.
I wish we had Joe Flacco.
I can't even lie. Titans, you look good. You had Will Levis having a pocket. My running backs look good.
Yeah,
I'm not even upset right now. Like, I'm actually excited.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying about Drew Lock being horrible. Like, this is the best offensive line I've seen in 10 years.
And
he still couldn't get the ball to nobody.
The problem with Drew Lock has always been that
he holds the ball too long and he doesn't trust his arm.
It looks like he cannot read a NFL defense to save his life.
Yeah.
That's what
DeVito gets in and immediately starts putting the ball downfield.
That's what
It's crazy. He said that DeVito also feels comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he played with worse. So this is probably like heaven to him. Yeah. Oh shit!
I'm not getting blasted on every play. Hey, I hiked the ball and there was this like open space behind the line. Like, that's the pocket. Yeah. Oh, that's a thing? I didn't know what that was. We've never had one. But
I think he'll become a second string.
I think he'll take over Drew Lock's spot. Yeah, definitely.
Daniel
Jones has to go down.
Which
Jones is playing against Houston. All the starters are playing.
Okay, we'll see. I haven't seen Daniel Jones play since last year, so I'm holding all.
We'll see him.
I'm holding all my stuff against the
Avatar joke.
Yep.
That's an Avatar. I thought it was I see you.
The same thing.
It's not the same thing. You still owe me an Avatar too. But...
Yeah, but
you guys, we've at episode 50. We got 2 more, and we've been shooting for a whole year.
Well,
y'all stuck with us this long.
I was like equivalently because technically, a year would be in another month, but yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, we had our first shot. We started our first episode.
The first week.
It was the fantasy football one. That's right.
No, our first episode was shot in August. We just never put it up because it was unusable.
Oh, that's right. The audio was down.
Does that count?
Yeah, because we did shoot an episode.
It didn't make it on.
Yeah, but nobody saw it.
Nobody saw it.
We know. Okay.
Do any of you care?
I wasn't even there. It was
Denver.
I wasn't.
Hey, you saw this first video on this page. He was there.
He was there.
So
let me see. I shoot another page because I wasn't even on the page. I just thought about that. This is people just added me on. Well, I wasn't in it anyway, but I had my job.
Denver got edited out.
Yeah.
So we gotta do a new opening page.
Okay, we'll do another little short video for our.
Why you laughing?
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Act like you
hit us on X and Instagram, on every video.
Yeah, like you've been on.
Disrespect, I think.
Let us know if you think this is disrespectful that she's not in the video. She wasn't part of it.
She is 1/3 of this team, and she's not disrespectful.
So that means we need a new opening.
All right. We will shoot a new opening. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I got your back, Jerry. I got you, Jerry.
All right, y'all. Peace.